Righty. So, welcome everyone as everyone joins us here today. I'm here with Jade. I'm so excited to be here with Jade. Jade, your energy is just always so much fun, and I love watching you live. So, this is just too much fun, and I'm so glad that you joined us today.
Thank you, Gretchen. Hello, everybody. Hello from Heartache to Joy.
Yay! We have a jam-packed hour that we have here with Jade today. We're talking teeth. We're talking all things teeth and healing teeth and all of that. So, which has been a really popular topic with our community. I know people are posting questions. Jade, you're doing Facebook Lives all the time in our group, which we love. So I just want to kind of jump in and talk about results people are getting, what you're seeing. And then I want to share a little bit about our behind the scenes Nyla, the results she's having with your program. And so if you just want to tell me a little bit about a story about somebody in your group. So if you just want to share some of those stories while people are joining, that would be great.
Yeah, just about everybody. Every time after I'm done with a group session, someone would send me either to my Facebook message or to my email. And somebody just put on Facebook that she realized she had on her left molar was loose, and she suddenly realized it's not anymore. And another person just put in the Facebook group that she had issues with her gums and with eating, and she realized that she's now able to eat, and she's just listening to my Facebook Lives. Buy the package, girl. No.
Yeah, that's so funny. But like, listen how powerful that energy is, just from not just, but by listening to the Facebook Live. So I know Nyla was having some major pain in her tooth, and she's been having it for a while. And she listened to your emergency kit, and she told me that within like 10 minutes after listening to that MP3, her pain went from like a 9 to a 0 in 10 minutes. So like that's pretty impressive. And this is pain that she's been dealing with for a long time. So she was thrilled and couldn't wait to share that with me. So that's super exciting.
Wow, she told me that too. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, how about it?
And
And
the
the
thing
thing is, Jade,
is,
we don't think about our teeth, right? Like we don't think about it until something goes wrong. And then when something goes wrong, then it's all consuming, right? Like that's all you can kind of focus on when something's going on.
yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, teeth is something that the body itself treats as an accessory. And I know that like people are not given the full options when they go to a dentist. So there's a lot about that I want people to know, that there's options for healing, because you all know that when you have a cut, it heals. When you have a cold or pneumonia, your body heals. And for goodness sake, people who have had like late stage cancers have healed. So why not our teeth? Right?
Right, right. And we just don't think about that's even possible, or even it's just it's funny. But now reading through these results and seeing these results, and you see them on a daily basis, it's pretty cool. So we have a lot of people here. A lot of people want to talk to you. So if you're ready, let's dive into these mini sessions.
Yes, okay. Uh,
Are
I
you?
know that people have asked me about, a lot of people who told me they're going to show up today have said they have had such a traumatic experience in the past, or they have gone to so many healers. So the first thing I want for everyone is just to release all those reference points for what is possible. So I know this is helpful and healing to all of you, to release all the old reference points for healing, for releasing all the traumas. So here we go, everyone, releasing any and all trauma to your teeth, to your jaw, to your mouth. And the vulnerability that you would feel when you go to a dentist and being put under, that I want to release all that sense of not being in control. That kind of scares all of us about getting helpful teeth. So we're going to release all that, because when we're still tied up in that field of trauma, it's hard for the body to let go and then receive the healing. So let me just, for all of you on the line, I'm going to release any and all trauma to your teeth. Oh, any and all trauma to mouth, gums, to your whole jaw and head. And I know that even something like early traumas to the head that affect the structures of the cranium, they affect also the space in your teeth. So you have this tightness, and you have too many teeth, or your teeth are too tight, you don't know what to do, and you believe your dentist and you go extract all those teeth because you don't have enough room. That's traumatizing, but that comes from old trauma that close the head sutures, that force our jaws to be too small. So, and that sort of trauma we don't think about. So let me release all the head traumas for all of you. And that may release a lot of TMJ too. Here we go. Oh. So let me reset all the cranial bones for you guys. And so that allows you to have space in your own head. And that spaciousness within just allows you to process your own thoughts so much better and hear your own intuitive voice so much better. And we don't think that teeth and jaw and mouth are so tied together in this situation, but here you go. Okay. So a few more bones in the back. Here you go. Now I wonder what that release for everybody besides making you yawn. All right then.
Oh, thanks. How's everybody feeling? Thanks, Jade. Yawning. Better. Sarah says better. She's feeling better. Thank you, Sarah. All right. Oh, there's another feel good. All right.
Feel good.
Awesome. Awesome. That's a good thing. All right. So people have their hands raised as well as writing in. Can you take both? If I read off comments, can you do their readings that way and also take live callers?
Sure. Yeah. Let's take live callers, shall we?
Okay. All right. So let's take our first caller, who is, I see Colette here. So let me bring you over, Colette. All right. Colette. All right. I don't see your microphone, and we had this issue last week. So make sure you're not on mute. On your computer down on the bottom, if you scroll over, there should be a mute button. Just make sure that's not X'd out or crossed out. Or try to turn your volume up on your computer and see if that works too. This is happening more and more. Do you see the mute button on the bottom? There's a mute and a video button there. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. It's been really wreaking havoc on Zoom recently.
That's one way to make me do a call. Here we go. I'm gonna just work on you anyway. I hear, yeah. So it's one way to make me more intuitive.
There you go, Colette. You're gonna do it without speaking.
So I'm just gonna go. And here's how I'm gonna do it, Colette. Since I can't hear you, and maybe there's a reason for it besides Mercury. So I'm just going to all your teeth, and what I'm gonna do is reactivate the divine blueprint for your teeth and jaw and gums, and any and all issues that it's holding on to, any physical, dietary, metabolic, emotional, psycho-spiritual issues, we're gonna release now. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm working on you, and she knows it. Here we go. Yeah, I see that. And your lower jaw, the molars. Here we go. We're gonna release. And as I'm working on your molars, what I'm getting, Colette, is that, yeah, it's often this repression of your joy and repression of the creative archetypal energies that allow you to really embody all the creativity and express that in a way that really allows you to live from a space of inspiration. So I'm going to release everything that's blocking inspiration, and that goes back to your teenage years. Oh my God. Into your 20s. So all the regrets about choices you make in your teenage years and in your 20s. Oh gosh, Colette, who doesn't have those? Let's release all that. So tuning into the teeth, and I'm just tuning into the teeth to see why they're not getting the energy for healing, and then release all the old issues, the metabolic issue, the psycho-spiritual, the emotional issues. And then I'm tuning into those teeth that have to do with the premolars, that have to do with the spleen and stomach meridian. So I'm just going to release this, and this really have to do with like the archetypal energy of who you are when you're being of service, and we're releasing all the servitude energy so that you're not in that space of servitude when you want to be of service to others. So all the self-sacrificing energy going back, gosh, how many generations. And I see how this is really, really, even though I can't hear you, I see how that's really, really making a difference, because this all this movement that you were doing with your whole mouth, that for me, that is saying it's responding to that energy now on a deep level. And it's actually fun that I can't hear you and you probably can't hear me, but then everybody else can see us. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, here we go. So I'm not talking about you behind your back. Okay. I was just kidding. Yeah, so everything I just said, it's giving me goosebumps. So let's see where you're overly putting yourself in a back burner, so to speak. So don't put yourself in a back burner of life anymore. What would it take for you to just blossom where you are and create this juicy life that you can't wait to sink your teeth into? Here we go. All right, Colette, how is that feeling for you?
Colette, Colette, if you can write in and let us know how you're doing, that would be great. Sorry we couldn't hear you today, but let us know how the energy was received, and uh, we'll keep going. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
All right, this is going to be one of those days. It's going to be an interesting day. So I see a couple comments about phone. You will see a microphone when I promote you to as a panelist, but will not see it when you're not a panelist. So that's probably why you're not seeing it yet. So just when I bring you over, you can know that. So I do have a comment here from Jennifer. Jennifer's asking, would your work assist? I've have advanced gum recession, loose teeth, and wisdom teeth not removed and causing problems.
Yes, and I think that on a package B, I have a 44-minute video session that addresses um, specifically gum and bone loss issues that are related to hormonal problems. And I think, Jennifer, that 40-minute session would really help you. So it's all related to hormones, bone loss, your body's ability to absorb the right nutrients and minerals, but more importantly, the hormonal balance of your whole body, especially then the hormones that have to do with teeth are the parotid hormones here. So, and I know that the, when that is working, it also allows this system in the teeth called the dentinal fluid flow system within the teeth. When that system is repaired, then tooth decay is eliminated and cavities get refilled. And bone loss can be reversed. And I know many people have that question about loose tooth and all that. And I know this works because somebody just gave me a testimonial on Facebook about that. So let me do that for you all now. And connecting to, so I always work with the divine blueprint. That's the blueprint that God gave you of what's the optimal level of hormone for you and your body. And everything that's blocking out, we're going to release all that now. And I'm just going to have the universe keep on working with you on the hormones levels. And I'm going to go straight to the hormones that have to do with teeth, and that's the parotid hormones. And I'm going to stimulate that flow within the tooth, and that's called the dentinal fluid flow or the dental transport system. There we go. And I see in the comments that many people want help with loose tooth and with cavities, so this is a great question, Jennifer. Thank you. And it's package B, everybody. Package B is great for repairing bone loss, working on remineralizing cavities, and loose tooth. Oh, good. You're feeling this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, tooth infections and infection to the jaw, the emergency kit, as well as for limited time, you all asked for the ozone sessions. So in the miracle kit, I did 20 ozone sessions that some of you who have advanced infections and cavities will really appreciate. Yes, for a limited time, the 12 ozone sessions are free with the packages. Yes. Yeah, and ozone has proven to be really effective in wound healing. It's effective in eliminating abscess infections and gum issues. So yeah. and you are all receiving this. So I think that Jennifer just wrote, yeah, you're very welcome. Wow, yeah. It says she's tingling. So I hope you're all tingling or yawning by now. Oh, all right.
Awesome. So I want to talk about so you have your package, which a lot of people have jumped in on. And then today we're offering, Jade has her emergency kit, which is the three. I'm going to let you talk about it, Jade, but I want everybody to open the page. It's orderjoynow.com/dental19. Since you talked about the ozone bonus and the energy dentistry, I just want everybody to kind of know what this is, what this offer is. So before we dive in any farther, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So right now, all these kits are on sale for one price, one low price of 127. And an emergency kit is for dental emergencies, like when you're in great pain, whether it's from a broken tooth or just uh, dental issues. And I also included in there an MP3 for infections, because infections cause a lot of pain and suffering. And releasing any and all trauma, because I know that when you are in a dental emergency, it just feels like there's many layers of trauma to release. So just the emergency kit in itself keeps you from hopefully having to go to multiple dental appointments. And then the heal and repair kit, there's an MP3 for healing bleeding gums, tooth sensitivity, tooth bone loss, remineralizing cavities, heal broken or cracked tooth, and remove tartar and plaque buildup. And here it's really important to release all the old reference points for what is possible to heal, because I have to do that for myself. When I start looking at the testimonials that people email me freely, I'm like, I cannot believe what can be healed. So we are here to release all those reference points. And when you release all those old reference points about what's possible, anything can be healed and repaired, because your body already has the original divine program for healthy teeth and gum. And the miracle kit is for you to regrow a tooth, create your own dental miracles, remove tooth discoloration, and then everybody's favorite thing, the 20 ozone therapy sessions, because ozone therapy can be used for so many things besides healing teeth and gum. If there's any other infection going on in your body, you can actually use that and direct, and the body knows where to direct the energy. So it's actually like a pretty nice thing to have in an emergency kit that you can just put in your phone or your computer. And many people have asked about this. The ozone session that I did in my interview with Iram, everybody wants that, like just that part. So someone was nice enough to record, cut whatever they did to give me just that part. So you get to have the 12 or 13 sessions that I did. That, yeah. And that just comes with the whole package. That's the free thing.
Awesome. So there's a question here from Jennifer. She's saying, is the emergency kit included in package B, or is it extra? And then she said, Jade, you have amazing teeth. Do you work on your own teeth?
Thank you. I work on my own teeth because, like all of you, I don't particularly like going to dentists. And but I'm so very lucky. After I remove all my dental whatever traumas and ask the universe to align me with someone that I like, I found a biodentist here who does ozone therapy, and that's where I learned about ozone therapy. And I I had a dental problem, and I told her that I do energy healing on my teeth. So I told her that I just need her to recheck my tooth, make sure that what I did energetically is okay. She goes, honey, whatever it is that you did, keep doing it. So I'm like, yay. So I'm lucky to find someone who's like at least very understanding of what I do and where I'm coming from and supports what I do. But she still does her job as a dentist to make sure that all the results is not just in my head.
Yeah, totally.
It's in my teeth as well.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So the kit for 127, it used to be last week or the week before, it was a bonus for the big dental package. And that bonus since expired. So now you can buy just that separately for 127, and it's 3 kits, and they each sell for 67 a piece, and Jade's giving you guys the 3 kits for 127. Or if you want to buy the big package that Jade offered a few weeks ago, you can buy that and you can upgrade with the kits for $97. So you can do both ways. But the kits are orderjoynow.com/dental19. And if you want to look at the big package, it's orderjoynow.com/Jade19. So there's 2 different offers there. You can decide or ask Jade which one's best for you if you're considering one.
Yeah, and I want to talk about the original package. I also am doing a 3-month support so that for the next 3 months, if you are buying the whole program, like package B or C from the original energy dentistry program, I give 3 months of Facebook support because I'm so excited for all the results. It's like I just want to like stay in touch so that I can hear more. That's a pretty egoic thing. But I also, after I'm done with all the group healing sessions, I'm going to do weekly energy dentistry clinic hours so that if you have questions for me, you can ask that on in the Facebook group. So the Facebook group support is for those who bought the package, whether you bought it at the B level or C level, you get that 3 months of support.
Okay.
And if you're not on Facebook, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I can answer your emails. It's probably the best I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Okay, good. So Leslie, how long will the new offer of just the 3 emergency kits be available for purchase? They'll be available this week through the weekend. So if you want in, you have this week to take advantage of that. All right, and I saw a few questions here that I wanted to, let me see. Okay, so Gabby's asking, Jade, does your program work with kids? My son is 10 and doesn't have enough space for all his permanent teeth to come out. What package do you recommend?
Oh my goodness. You know what? Many people are asking me about that, and I worked on someone's 5-year-old girl, and she responded so well. I think that I am going to create a new package like in the next couple of days for children because that question has been asked so much. And also it would be great to start them at 10 years old just to open all the cranial bones and stuff that allows them to have more space in the jaw because at 10 years old all those bones are still moving. So that would be a good time to avoid future problems. Thank you for asking. So I think that being the procrastinator I am, I create things after the packages are out. Why stop, right?
Well, and then you see too what a lot of people are wanting and what they need. So that makes sense. And it's so cool that you add to it. Like that's such a cool thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add to it. So yeah, it has been and I done enough on the little kids to know what age group, what is needed in different age groups so that I can do this one. Yeah. Thank you for asking. I'm gonna do it. Being a procrastinator I am, I put in things after it's out.
All right, so I have a question here from Susan who's saying, can you work with pets as well, or will any of your packages help them? I have a sweet older dog with very painful dental issues, and he is too old to put under. Need to help him with pain. His name is Saman.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I totally. So if you are already, if you have already bought package B or C again, while I'm doing those group healings, you're welcome to energetically or physically bring your dog in the sessions. And from what other people have said, they all say that all the pets, dogs and cats, they just like that energy and they will walk toward you when, whenever you decide to put my MP3s on, they will really be relaxed and like it. And then after they receive it, they will walk around. And you'll totally know your dog. You'll totally know what they're responding to because they respond to pure energy and they have just the easiest time receiving it. So I would say they have the highest success rate. As
Yeah, yeah. They can't block it.
they can't give you testimonials, but that's okay.
That's right. So, so another question about children. So Kathy's asking, can her grandchildren listen to the MP3s as well?
Oh yes, yes, and just be sure that that you watch them because a lot of people feel really, really sleepy, and some kids, if they have trauma to release, you need to be there for them so they know, so you know why they feel like crying or feel really happy, how they release energy is a little different than adults. Some of them may become just really happy and playful because all the trauma that's released, they don't even realize it, and they become just totally happy and joyful and jumpy, depending on how old they are. But just watch them because they may, if this trauma to release, they may need someone to be there for them when they're crying. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
I saw a question here, but I can't find it now. But somebody was asking how often and how long do they need to listen to the MP3s?
You only need to listen to it once or twice, and because what it does is the energy turns back on the body's own program, the body's own original divine blueprint. And when you just clear what's blocking that from expressing itself through you, you don't need to keep on clearing it, but follow what your body says, because sometimes we are able to receive more, and sometimes we have so much going on that our bodies are only able to receive a little bit. But most of the time, like, no one really needs to listen to any of my MP3s like all the time. Just I would say 3, 4 times is the most, but some people like the effect the energy has on them, and someone told me to listen to my MP3s every night so they can go to sleep. So however you feel called to use them.
Nice. Awesome. All right. And so, one thing I just want to say, and then we'll get back to live callers, is especially with the emergency kit or the kits that you have, the 3 kits, it's
Mhm.
kind of a nice thing to have in the back burner. Like we never know when when we're going to need it, but it's a great thing to have. If even if you're not having issues now, it's a great thing to have in your back pocket when you need it most. So you can just whip it out, because sometimes we can't be seen either as quickly as we need to be. So it's a good thing to keep on demand. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Absolutely, because I know if you're in pain, you don't want to wait 3 weeks before you can go in to see your dentist. And but listen to what caused you to, and then by the time you go to your dental appointment, those issues may have resolved. So
Yeah, awesome. All right,
yeah.
one more thing. Maria here saying, does your program help with pockets?
Yes, the MP3s that are for healing gum tissue and bone loss. I mean, pockets are created when there's bone loss, right? So I would say yes, especially in uh, the heal and repair kit. There's a 44-minute video session that would be really good for you to listen to. Yes. Hmm.
Perfect. All right, so let's try to talk with somebody again. Let's see if this works now. But let's bring over Dawn. Dawn, you are coming over. Look for your mute button. Make sure you're unmuted when you become a panelist. There you are. All right, I don't see your volume there, so make sure that you're not on mute, or turn up your volume, and let's see if we can get your microphone working. All right, there's video. Dawn. Oh, well, there's
Hi.
your microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yay.
Technology.
Hi.
All of a sudden, it went from a Zoom screen to an empty screen that said I was being connected with a headphone symbol on it, and it sounded like you were on a telephone. And I'm frantically thinking, "What happened?" Hi.
Hi there, Don. How are you doing?
Oh, great. I want you to know that I've been waiting for you. I lost my teeth in the front 45 years ago, and I've had the dentistry from hell as they've tried to fix it. It's involved damage to my skull and all kinds of deep bone infections, but I've refused to have implants. I still have no front teeth, and I have trouble even wearing teeth appliances because of everything that's happened, and I kept thinking, I know I'm going to be able to heal this. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
As we've worked, though, I want you to know my ears feel like they're plugged up, like I've been in a swimming pool and they're full of water. It's like a Herxheimer reaction to working with you, Joy, and I have not been able to clear it.
Okay, I'm gonna clear that for you right now. All the backflow. Okay. Oh, oh. Yeah, and since you're actually in a program for the next 3 months, when I have energy dentistry clinic hours, we can work more. But let's see what we can clear now in one shot. Here we go. Oh. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm clearing an issue that goes back 40, 46 years. There we go. Oh. Oh, and any regrets about wrong choices and this and that, we're going to release that because there's no right or wrong choice because you have to do what you have to do at the time. And the consciousness that you were at the time is different from today. So we're not going to use the consciousness of today to judge who you were. So we're going to collapse that energy field of judgments going back many years. Oh. And it's perfectly great for you to listen to yourself and your own knowing. So anything that keeps you from receiving your own knowing, I'm going to clear that. And that feels like it's, here we go, the right side of the ears. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go back many, many more years to when those teeth would be coming out. So I'm just going to time travel that part of your jaw back to that age when you would be getting new teeth. So that part of you will remember what it's like to get new teeth. Here we go. Oh. Oh. And Dawn, we will definitely do more of this during our dental clinic hours to keep on activating this energy. And now I'm going to activate all the different energies in the body that's required, the hormones, the part of the brain that remembers, the program for new teeth. Oh, awesome. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, how much has your energy changed in the last 2 minutes?
That's amazing. Thank you. It's like I had a cloud of pressure around my face that went.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see.
You felt it released, Dawn? You felt it released?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh, that's amazing.
I also want to give a little testimonial. You know, I've been listening to your packages, and right before my divorce, I had a sudden, well, my husband went through male menopause and just became a teenager again and spent millions of dollars and went out with young women. It was just a terrible betrayal. And as that all happened, all of a sudden in this quadrant, the right upper quadrant, my gums just receded completely above the teeth roots and almost to the point where my teeth fell out. And since then, they've just been hanging out like that. And luckily, I haven't gotten any cavities in the roots, but I have almost no feeling there. You would think so, your exposed roots. Anyway, listening to Rebuilding the Gums, all of a sudden brushing my teeth, the sensitivity of the gums on that side came back. So I know something's turned on.
Wow.
And it's going to happen in a really good way.
That's amazing, Dawn.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to receive that. And I just want to talk about the amazingness that people are and like all this healing work. It's about what people are able to receive. And in a new paradigm, the healer is not more important than the person who is able to receive, because by being able to receive, you are really being the ratio about what's possible. And I told Gretchen a little bit about this, how I'm such a procrastinator, but in a different way, all this came out on time because Uranus went into Taurus just within minutes. After that, I was on from heartache to joy. And Uranus, the planet of revolutions, is asking us to create revolutions that make life better in every way. And we are contributing to creating this new healthcare revolution where the power is being put back in the individual so that everyone is able to tap into the best and highest in themselves, because when we're able to do that, no one can control us anymore. And this sovereignty that is just there. So I thank you, Dawn, and everyone who is showing me, you are all being the way shower, showing me what is possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say enough about that.
Yeah, for sure. Dawn, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm so glad that released for you.
Man.
Yeah, keep us
difference here.
posted. Keep us posted. That's amazing. Thanks,
All
Dawn. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, and it is, I bet you do. I bet you do. And so it's amazing because I think, you know, like, I know for myself personally, like I can think of like, okay, so I'm having this issue with, you know, a certain health thing. Like, what does this have to do with either trauma or something that's happened before or past life or whatever? But I've never really thought about it with teeth until you really started talking about it, Jade. But like how something, you know, like that can be affected as well from something that has happened or past life or whatever. But that's really has my brain working as well, like what how it can show up in so many different ways.
Yeah, yeah. This whole thing, but putting in the psycho-spiritual aspect of the healing just made so much sense to me. And like I said, I only received that information a few days before I was actually on the show.
That's so funny. But it was perfect timing, right? Like it was
It
just
was
perfect
meant to
timing.
be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ah,
Yeah, because all that information, because I think there's a Dr. Thomas Rowe of Switzerland who provided the empirical chart relating each teeth to each meridian, organ system, endocrine gland, and so on and so forth. And I just realized that, well, all that is part of a different meridian system, which is a different archetypal energy. And I thought, this is the time in our collective history where people are ready to awaken that aspect of themselves, because teeth and gums have so much to do with making decisions and having the support to make your choices. And what better support than to know who you really are? Because when you know who you really are, do you regret making choices? No, you'll just know how to make choices and really have this solid emotional, spiritual support behind your choices. And that's the significance of the archetypal system, that's different from just the straightforward empirical way of looking at things. Oh, there's truth, this. But it's the bigger picture of you that comes through. And aren't you glad that I watch forensic shows where I get to see how our dental records are used to identify us physically, and the energy of our teeth identifies our energy and psycho-spiritual energy in a really profound way. So for those of you who bought the package, either B or C, and you get to be in those group sessions where we work on all aspects of a teeth, you know how life-changing that information is. So if you feel like jumping into the original package, is not too late, because the group sessions are happening this week, but they are happening on Zoom. So it's recorded on video as well as on MP3, and that will be there for you in the days to come. And it is really amazing that all this information came in as Uranus went into Taurus. And I know that astrologers will be able to explain that to you better. But this configuration doesn't happen often. It happens every once in 74 years. So don't wait that long to get your teeth.
moral of the story. Oh, you're so much fun, Jade. All right. So, Angela says, would Jade be open to looking into a tooth issue for my son, discoloration and deep crevices in the molars that they want to seal? We were open to buying a package, but wasn't sure how this would work if he wasn't in a group session.
I am thinking that, okay, well, we'll just make it happen. So since I will be having dental clinic hours, and those clinic hours, bring your pets, bring your sons, bring your daughters. There, solve.
Perfect.
So, I'm always adding things in last. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Debbie's saying, can we get a replay download for this call if we purchased a package? Absolutely. It will be on the download page. So we'll make sure that that gets there as well for you. Okay. Maria's asking, Jade, have you helped people grow back a tooth that has been removed?
Not yet, but I think that it's happening now. And that's why I'm giving this 3-month support, so that there's time for that to happen.
Yeah, that would take a little bit longer, I'm sure.
Yeah, I wish I could be like, yes, in 24 hours, you got your teeth back.
Yeah.
My God. I'd be like, wealthier than Bill Gates in no time. Absolutely. Maybe I should set that as my goal.
Yeah, there you go.
Bill Gates. Yes, let's add that into the energy. Why
not? Why not?
That is
right.
a dream I can bite into. Yes.
I love how you use the word bite so often. That's so fitting. All right, let's bring over our next caller, who is Kathy. Kathy, I'm bringing you over. Look for the mute button. It should show up after a little while on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you're unmuted. There's Kathy. Okay, so there, look for your mute button because I don't see your microphone. So see if you can see it on your screen or turn up your volume. If you scroll with your mouse, the button's usually around the bottom. Should be a video button and a microphone button. If you move your mouse. See if you can find that. Oh, I see it. We should be able to hear you now.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Well, you kind of answered my question. Is because all my uppers are gone, so I'm definitely getting the program, and we'll give it a chance to grow these teeth back. That would be phenomenal. That.
And you would help me become wealthier than Bill Gates. Thank you. Thank you. That's the wealth flow.
How about my daughter? It's like her jawbone is way back, so her like chin is kind of tucked in instead of sticking out. Would this help when you listen to your MP3s with that?
Yeah, but I think it would probably be much better for one-on-one session so that I can go back in time to see and release any and all the issues that she had in her life. Because I think that there's probably some specific things that is locked in there that she would like to be able to experience in person to release. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be good for a one-on-one appointment. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Awesome, Kathy. Kathy, take pictures of your mouth before and after as you work through this so we can see how it goes. All right. Thanks for joining, Kathy.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You have such a beautiful smile, Kathy.
She does, doesn't she? And great energy. Love that.
So beautiful. Yes.
All right. Let's bring over our next caller, who is Carlene. Carlene, I'm bringing you over. Look for your microphone. Once it should show up in a couple minutes, couple seconds, hopefully, after you join. All right, Carlene. And your mic was there. Now it's gone. Where'd it go?
See, it's not like anyone ever wants to show up to work on teeth, right?
Oh, there she is. I hear her. Yay.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Colleen.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I do have a couple of questions. About 2-3 years ago, I was eating corn on the cob, and I bit onto the core of the corn, and I heard crunch in my right jaw.
Okay.
And I felt a sensation, but it eventually went away. I just want to know, is there any permanent damage, or has it healed on its own in my right jaw? And I also have a pocket of food stuck in my lower wisdom tooth, and I just want to know if they're related.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just clear that for you. Oh. Oh. Oh, and I'm clearing something in your heart and pericardium meridian as I'm doing this.
Okay.
Oh. And now I think you know what issues are needing to be released from that. Oh. And then I'm just tuning into this space in your life where you just feel like it's almost like a no choice sort of a thing. We're going to make it more spacious so that you have a choice.
Yes.
Many choices. Here you go. Many choices, right? Oh. Oh. What would help you feel like you can make choices that support you,
Yes.
bring you joy? Here we go. And I'm just going to tune into your triple burner meridian and release everything here that's creating issues at the grinding at night. So I'm just normalizing the relationship between your sympathetic and parasympathetic system. And now I'm getting that now you have full access to all your powers, all your intuitive abilities that were somehow compromised.
Okay.
And somewhere in the last 3 years, do you feel that?
Well, yes, I've been, in a muddle of making choices whether to go back to school or not, and I decided I won't. I have enough talent to make my own money, but that's where I am, like, in this situation.
Okay. Okay. So let's bring in more choice around that so that it feels like you can have your cake and eat it too.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's clear all the money issues, all the age issues, all the other conflicts that
Yes.
make choosing so hard. So all the conflicts from family, relationships, or life,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, so what would allow you to really draw upon your own wisdom and expand that space of personal power, your wisdom, allowing yourself to receive your own wisdom.
Yes.
And yeah, here you go. So I feel many shifts. How are you feeling?
Well, I just yawned. um,
Great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Keep us
Yeah.
posted, Carlene, how you do, okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
All right, good.
Great. Great. Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining.
Okay, thanks. So, sorry, are you saying that those is what was causing my jaw, or is it because I bit into that corn too hard, or no, I guess.
Yeah, it's well, it's everything that space is wanting to clear.
Okay.
Yeah, all the issues it's holding on to for you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks very much.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So, so something like that, something traumatic like that, like a biting on something can cause an issue, but then all the other stuff needs cleared. Then it kind of like presents itself that way. Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's like something in our lives is wanting our attention, wanting us to know where we're stuck, where we're just not getting our needs met in life, and it's not just simple needs like water and sleep and this and that, but our need for self-expression, our need for human connection, our need for validation, our need for purpose.
That makes sense. Perfect sense. Carlene says, thank you for the clearing.
Yay!
All right.
Thank you, Pauline, for being willing to, be vulnerable on this call, because being worked on, having your teeth worked on in front of people, it's a really vulnerable place. I mean, even when I go to the dentist and there's only like the hygienist and the dentist, it's still like vulnerable. But to be doing that in front of many people,
Right.
like the vulnerability. Thank you so much for
Mhm.
that, people. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, the thing that's great about these energetic programs is first of all, dental work can be really expensive, and B, you don't have to sit there in the chair and while your mouth's wide open and they're talking to you, asking you questions, and you're like trying to answer with all this stuff in your mouth.
Yeah. And when was the last time a dentist ever clear like stuff in your Akashic records in order to clear
Right.
issues?
Right. I mean, it's really, really fascinating to me. Very, very interesting stuff. All right. So this has been fun, Jade. Like I said, your energy is always fantastic. It's so much fun to see you on video. Guys, the kits will be available this week. So you have this week through the weekend to jump in on those. Again, that's orderjoynow.com/dental19. Or you can also jump in with Jade's bigger offer, which is orderjoynow.com/Jade19. So you can look at both of those, see which one feels right for you. Jade's super, super active in our Facebook group. You can ask her questions there. She'll pop in and out to respond those there. Just make sure you tag her in it so she can see it. And that's all I have, Jade. Is there anything else you want to add before we close out this call?
Let's see. Everybody always asks for this downloads of ozone therapy, right? So let's just give everybody a couple of ozone sessions before we end. And again, the ozone session is free, what the package is right now. And in the Miracle Kit, you get 20 of them so that you can just loop it and listen to it and see what needs healing. But here we go, everyone. Oh, downloading Ozone Session 1. Oh. And let it integrate with total ease. Oh. Okay, download Session 2. Oh, and let it integrate with total ease. Oh. And Session 3. And let this integrate with total ease. And the energies that are coming through are just getting stronger and stronger. So I really want to thank you all for having that awareness about what's possible, because your awareness and your expectations co-create this experience for everyone. So thank you for being willing to be literally being the way shower and the visionary healers that are helping to usher in a new revolution in healthcare, in dentistry and healthcare in general. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for always asking and looking for what else is possible that's beyond this reality, that most people in this reality don't ask, but you're willing to ask for it. So you're holding space for new possibilities that are going to revolutionize how healthcare is done. I mean, how awesome is that? And again, this energy that we're in, with Uranus and Taurus, it's not happening for another 76 years. So thank you for making this what it is. It's a very special revolution that we're all co-creating together. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. I feel so lucky I get to play with you.
Aw, thank you, Jade. This has been fantastic. Thank you all for joining us, for being here today, and for showing up. And again, if you have questions, just let us know. Otherwise, thanks, Jade.
Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you. And thank you from heartache to joy. Oh my God. Thank you, everybody.
All right, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.